Hi, this is Rebecca, and today I want to talk about the idea that you have to have some specific position or title in order to be a person that has a lot of influence. A lot of people have this concept that they have to be at the top of the pyramid, they have to be the boss in order to really influence people. But I think that's really a myth because when you look back at history, a lot of times the people that actually had the most influence weren't necessarily the people that you remember their names. They are the people that maybe spoke into the lives of the people whose names you remember. So really it matters more who you are and what influence you're having where you are versus just what position or title that you have. So I want to look at this from a different perspective. I want to change some of your thinking. And I want you to imagine just what it looks like if you are operating at your full potential. Forget titles, forget your position, forget your specific role right now. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever your position in life at this time, what is it going to look like for you to operate in your full capacity within that role? And this becomes really important because if you are always just waiting for that title, that position, then I'll have the influence. Guess what? You might never get there because if you're not operating at your full potential now, you're probably not going to get the chance to have that position. Whereas if you do everything that you can with your abilities where you are, there's a good possibility that you're going to get the opportunity for that higher position, that higher level of visibility, if you will. So it's time to change your thinking. And it starts with desiring to live at your full potential with fullness of passion, with an aim towards a future and a hope. When people see that, they're going to be attracted to it because there is a serious drought of that kind of living in our society today. So when they see a person who's giving everything that they have with life, with passion, with direction, that's interesting. That becomes something that I want. And you know, there's a writer, his name is Bill Johnson. A lot of his writings, he makes a statement that the person with the most hope has the most influence. And the reason is because people really want hope in their lives. They want hope for their work situations, that things are going to get better. They want hope for their family, that their family is going to be able to grow and flourish. They want hope for their destinies, for where they're going. They want hope with everything that they're doing. And it's not just about the passion, although that's a great thing to have. It's not just about the charisma, although yes, that can be attractive. It's about being able to speak hope into situations and give people something to aim for. It's about that direction that you're offering. And so there are a few things that you can do to really change your thinking, to change the way you're operating, to start living with all of your potential in whatever position you currently have, and be able to bring that hope to people. And in so doing, you will be an influencer. So it has to start with your dreams, with your direction, with your vision. You have to have a clear picture of where you're going. It has to be something that you can say, this is it, this is me, and I'm going to go for that. It might take me 20 years to get it, but I'm going to go for it. Having a direction makes a huge difference in your life. The next thing is your thoughts. You have to control your thoughts so that they are aimed at where you're going, so that they're aimed at things that will get you where you're going. you have to cast off things that come into your mind that are going to hinder you, that are going to distract you, that are going to take you away from your purpose, from your destiny, from living at your full potential. So throw those things off and set your mind on where you're going. Even when you're faced with situations and things that you have to deal with in everyday life, make sure that your focus is on how are we going to move forward? How are we going to overcome this obstacle so that I can still aim for that purpose? Now, a big part of being able to do that is in what kind of inputs you're giving your mind. Those come from a couple places. First of all, be mindful of the people around you. Try to surround yourself with people who are like thinkers, who think with purpose, who think with passion, who think with influence. And surround yourself with people who are better at things than you are, because they're going to help you grow. They're going to help you move forward. Surround yourself with people who are just encouraging, positive, as opposed to some of the complainers that are going to get in your mind and distract you. So that's one thing in terms of in controlling the inputs into your thought process. Another one is, what kinds of things are you reading? What kinds of things are you listening to, whether they be podcasts, other videos, other things that are going to encourage you and push you towards your purpose? Make sure that the inputs into your mind are going to help you direct your thinking. So then the next part is really about communication. Communication is a means to influence other people. So when you're controlling your thoughts, when you have a direction and you're thinking and acting in ways that are going to push you in that direction, those are the kinds of things you're going to start communicating, because it's those things that you're thinking that end up coming out of your mouth. So that is going to start influencing people around you, because they're going to see the hope. They're going to see the purpose. They're going to see the direction. Now, you need to add to that a group purpose. It can't just be about me and this is what I'm doing and this is my hope. You have to be able to communicate, how does that fit in your circle of influence? How are you going to communicate purpose and destiny to a group of people? Because if you can do that, if you can give them direction, if you can give them something to aim for, filled with that passion, filled with that energy, filled with you working at your full potential, that's when all of a sudden people are going to start taking notice and they're going to want to follow. They're going to want to follow after your influence. You will have influence that goes beyond just position. And it's not just about one direction either. It's not just about people that might report to you in a job, or your kids, or people that are under you in some fashion. It's about everyone around you. It's about those who might report to you. It's about your peers. It's about your friends. It's about even those people who might be at a higher level than you, your boss and your boss's boss. When they start seeing you operating at your full potential, you're going to start influencing them. You're going to start influencing their thought process and their decisions. And the amazing thing that can come out of that is, as you're doing that, there's a very good possibility you are going to get the promotion. You are going to get raised to a place of higher visibility, so that your influence only grows at that point. So I want to encourage you, have a direction. Have everything within you working towards a purpose and a goal, and start living your life with thoughts that are directed towards that purpose, with inputs into your thoughts that start controlling how you are thinking and how you are communicating, so that you can be the person of influence that you were really destined to be. And we will be continuing to talk about many of these subjects, and going forward, I want to continue helping you in pursuing your purpose. And I look forward to offering additional videos. Every Monday we'll be putting another one out. Subscribe to our channel. You can do that just by clicking on the link and you'll get notifications with each new video that comes out. Thank you so much and have a great day.